Hey friend, welcome back on the channel. My name is Toby and we will do some yoga today. We will focus a bit on hips, we will focus on cross-stepping, and we work towards one arm balance. So just grab your mat and let's go. You need nothing else than yourself and your practice space. Let's arrive here. Find a seat, cross-legged or kneeling. Close your eyes, settle in, arrive. Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to settle down. Let everything that happened before this practice fade away. And everything that will happen after this practice is not important at the moment. Just arrive here, this little space where you can move, where you can breathe. Just in this specific moment, here in time. You slowly find your breath. Follow it along with your attention, with your focus, with your inner eye. And feel every natural in and exhale. Maybe already with your presence on your breath becomes longer, more equal, a bit more mindful. Take a couple more of breath in your own rhythm. Then open your eyes, arrive in your space, arrive back here. Come onto your hands and knees, the hands under your shoulders, the knees under your hips, circle around the shoulders. Get into movement, get into your groove. Just wiggle around a bit. Maybe use your spine, your hips, your shoulders, your hands, elbows, whatever is moving right now. Just come into it. Always feel free to be a bit more animalistic. Then slowly come to the middle. Let the movement settle down. Push all fingers into the ground. Lift the palms up off the ground. Bring the palms down again and lift them up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Turn the hands around so the back of the hand is facing the ground. The fingertips are pointing towards the knees. Lean back if you can, straighten the arms more if you can. This can be quite intense, so be careful and don't go too much right at the beginning. Take your time here. Place the hands back to the ground. And then lift the left hand from the ground, make a fist, place it back to the ground in another orientation. Same on the other side, right hand lifts, make a fist, place it back to the ground in another orientation. And then just walk around. Walk around with the hands open, close them. Walk around in circles in both directions until you feel like your hands, your wrists are warm and prepared for the rest of the practice. Place the hands into the ground, push the toes into the ground, lift yourself up, downward facing dog, find your down dog. Take a brief moment to pedal out the legs, arrive in your space, and we will move from here. Come onto the toes, bend the knees, push the hips slightly back, arms are very long, back is very long. Try to elongate your back even more, push yourself out of the shoulders. And straighten the legs like a big wave, you roll to the front, find your plank pose. Knees sink down, but don't touch the ground, push yourself back and up. Downward facing dog again, and when you straighten the legs, directly roll to the front. Let it be fluid. Connect the movements. Knees sink down, you push yourself back and up, downward facing dog. Roll forward, directly fluid motion. One more round, push yourself back and up and directly roll forward again. Next time you land in downward facing dog, push the shoulders forward, bend the arms, elbows stay close to the body, sink down to the ground in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let yourself land. Place the fingertips to both sides of the mat. Inhale, roll up into your cobra pose. Exhale, roll down. The inhale brings you up. The exhale brings you down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and hold. Slowly sink down. Let the chest still float over the ground. Lift the legs up as well. Pull the hands back. Shalabhasana locust pose. Stay here very engaged, very active. For 3 to 4 more breaths. Place the hands to the ground, push the feet into the ground, push yourself back to your heels, and an up downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Careful here now, listen closely. Right knee to your chest, roll forward, right foot lands to the left thumb. We are cross stepping, so right foot, left thumb. Let the left knee drop down, come up. Anjaneyasana on one line. So it's a bit unstable, but this is okay. We wobble around. We try to find our balance. We lift up. We elongate the upper body. The right foot is working a bit more because we have a smaller base we are standing on. Place the hands onto the ground. Straighten your legs. Long pyramid, but a bit closer than normal. You probably have less space to move in, and it's fine as long as you feel something. As you can see, my right leg is also not straight, and this is perfectly normal and perfectly okay. Bend your right leg. Step slowly forward. The left foot lands at the outside of the right foot. Legs are crossed. Hang out for a moment. Straighten the legs as much as you can. Bring the hands together. Bring the forearms together. Push everything to the middle. Then slowly roll up. Bring the upper body up. Hands, forearms push into one another, really much to the middle. Bring the elbows up. Gaze slightly up. Lean slightly back. Slowly release the arms. Put your right knee into your chest. Find balance. And let the right knee sink down. Pull it back and up. Let the hands land. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. Find a plank pose. Full push-up. Knees drop down. Push yourself back to your heels. Gaze forward. Pull yourself forward and up into your upward facing dog. Roll back downward facing dog. Left leg pulls up to the sky. Left knee pulls to your chest. Attention. Listen. Left foot steps to the right thumb. Drops. Right knee drops. Come up. Narrow Anjaneyasana. Find balance. Find length. Bring the hands slowly to the ground. Straighten both legs. Narrow pyramid pose. Try to be as long on your left leg as you can, and don't worry if it's not straightening fully. Slowly bend your left leg. Right foot steps to the outside of the left foot. Hang out for a moment. Legs are crossed. Straighten them as much as you can. Bring the hands and the forearms together. Push them to the middle. Slowly roll up. Pull the elbows up to the sky. Slightly knee. Release the arms. Right foot plants into the ground. Left knee pulls up into your chest. Find balance. Then the left foot steps back, lands at the end of the mat. The hands land Right foot steps back. Vinayasa. And we will slowly build up on this flow. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Step to your left thumb. Left knee drops. Drops. Come up. Anjaneyasana, a bit more narrow. Find your balance. Hands to the ground. Long pyramid pose. Straighten your right leg. Bend your right leg again. Left foot steps forward to the outside of the right foot. Hands, forearms push into one another, roll up, pull the elbows up to the sky. And then let the hands go. Pull your right knee into your chest. Find balance, keep balance. And then push your right foot back, find warrior 3. Left leg stays long, right leg is as high as possible right now here. And then slowly roll your right hip up. Left hand can come to the ground for your half moon pose. Find balance, stability. Enter your weight. Slowly bend your left leg. Let the right foot land behind you. Come up, warrior 2. Left leg is deeply bent. Arms are long. Try to relax your neck muscles. Straighten the arms more. Bring the hands to the middle. Sit back to your right heel. Skandasana at the end of the mat. Sit as low as you can right now. Maybe you're a bit tighter, just like me, because it's here in the morning. So you take your time to settle into the pose and always use your hands if you need to. The gaze is going forward. We move forward, the left foot plants. We find crouching warrior this time. Left leg is bent, right leg is long. Gaze slightly forward. Try to pull your chest forward. Imagine Shalabhasana in your body. Pull your right leg in again. Find balance. And bring the right foot on top of your left leg. Sit down. Half chair pose. Right leg pushes down. Right knee pushes down. Slowly pull your right knee in again. Step back, right foot lands at the end of the mat. Hands land. Left leg pulls up into the sky. Three-legged dog. We directly can continue to the other side. So pull your left knee into your chest, step to your right thumb. Right knee drops, come up. Anjaneyasana, a bit more narrow. Hands to the ground. Straighten those legs. Long pyramid pose. Step forward, right foot lands to the outside of the left foot. Hang out. Bring the hands, forearms together, push them to the middle, roll up. Elbows pull up to the sky. Let go of the hands. Pull the left knee into your chest. Straighten the left leg back. Find your warrior 3 traditional. And then roll the left hip up. Use your right hand as a support on the block or on the ground. Stay here for a moment. Center yourself. And then bend your right leg. Let the left foot land. Come up. Warrior 2. Bring your hands to your heart, sit back to your left heel, Skandasana. This round, just take some time to arrive here, to give your hips sometimes some space to open up. We shift our attention forward. We shift ourselves forward. The right foot plants. We push the chest forward. We find crouching warrior. The right leg is bent. Gaze, chest pulls forward. Pull your left knee in again. And let the left foot land on top of your right leg. Sit down. Half chair. Find your breath. Find balance in and outside. Slowly come up for your left knee in. And then step back, left foot finds the end of the mat, hands land on the ground, and we find three-legged dog. The right leg pulls up into the sky. We directly continue to the other side. One more round of this sequence. So right foot steps to the left thumb. Left knee drops down, come up, narrow Anjaneyasana. Hands come to the ground, straighten both legs. Step forward, find forward fold with crossed legs. Hands form, push into one another, roll up. Come back to the middle, pull your right knee into your chest. Find warrior 3. Right leg pulls back, upper body leans forward. Roll the right hip up. Find your variation of half moon pose. Maybe without hands, maybe with the support on the ground. Bend the left leg. Right leg lands at the end of the mat, open the arms up. Warrior 2. Push yourself back, sit down to your right heel, Skandasana. Directly move forward again. Left foot lands, crouching warrior. Left leg is bent. Pull the right knee in. Right foot lands on top of the left leg. Sit down, half chair or standing half pigeon pose. Come up again, pull your right knee in. Step back, find three-legged dog. Left leg pulls up. Directly to the other side. Left foot steps forward to the right thumb. Right knee drops down. Come up. Anjaneyasana. Hands to the ground. Long pyramid pose. Lean forward, step forward. Forward fold with crossed legs. Hands and forearms push into one another. Roll up. Elbows pull up. Slowly release the arms. Come back to the middle. Pull your left knee into your chest. Left leg straightens back. Find your warrior 3. Right knee is still long, or right knee is still straight. Roll the left hip up. Find half moon pose. Try to peel up the upper body, the left shoulder especially. And always use support on the ground. Bend the right leg, left foot lands to the end of the mat, warrior 2. Sit back to your left heel, Skandasana. Gaze awareness shifts forward, body shifts forward. Slowly move into your crouching warrior, right leg is bent. Pull your left knee in, come up. Left foot lands on top of your right leg, sit down. Half chair. Come up again, left knee pulls into your chest, step back. Three-legged dog, right leg pulls back and up. Slowly roll forward, right knee into your chest, right foot lands to the outside of the right leg. Right arm pulls forward, pull your left knee in, step through. Land, bring the right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, lean over your left leg, let yourself sink down. Find Janyushisha. God. Find Janyushishasana. Sink into it. Release some tension in your back and your leg. Slowly roll up. Right hand finds the outside of your right foot. Lean back. Lay down. Find half happy baby pose. The right knee is sinking down to the ground. Get a bit of momentum and then slowly roll up again. The left arm wraps around the left foot. The left arm wraps around the right foot, the right arm wraps around your right knee. Fingertips, the fingers find each other and you get a catch, and then you pull your right leg in closely. Shift the leg around a bit. Create some space in your hip. And from here, we will go through different levels for one arm balance. Go as far as you want. Always feel free to go back one level if you feel this is enough. And be a bit more exploratory and try stuff out. Right hand, no, left hand. Left hand finds the outside of the right foot. This is right. Pull the right leg up. Try to create a window where you can walk yourself into. So the right arm try to wiggles under your right leg. The right leg squeezes down, secure its position. It does not matter how high it is as long as it is over your right elbow. Right hand plants down, left hand plants down. Very important, lean your upper body forward and then lift your bum up. Just lift up, the hips float in the air, and then set down again. This is step one. Adjust your leg again if you need to. Step two is we lift everything off the ground and come to elephant trunk pose. So also the foot leaves the ground, lean forward, lift up, and the foot as well, and hold. Sit down, let go, adjust the leg. Next step is we go to Astavakrasana, so the laying eight. We try to bring the left foot over the right leg. We pull the legs to the right side and bend our arms to lean our weight forward and go deeper into the pose. So same thing here. We plant the hands, right leg squeezes down, we lean forward. We lift off everything. We bring the left foot over the right leg. We straighten the legs to the right side, really long, and we bend the arms. And we're in Astavakrasana. And then release again. Sit down, shake it out. Pause the video if you want. Try it a couple of rounds. It is a fun one if you understand the physics behind it. Push the right foot into the ground. Push the left hand into the ground. We will go back into downward facing dog the same way we came into. So the left foot steps back, both hands land, and you find your downward facing dog. Left leg pulls up to the sky. Step to the outside of your left hand this time. Right knee pulls in, left arm pulls forward, and we step through. Find a seat. Left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhaling forward over your right leg, sink into it. Take a moment to settle down, to create space. Now you know what is coming for you. Try not to stress about it. It does not matter if you can achieve the arm balance, if you can master it. It is not important. It is important that you try, that you learn through the fail, or also maybe through the success. So if there's a little success, celebrate it. If you can float the leg and you've never done it before, take a moment to appreciate that. Slowly roll up. Left hand grabs the outside of the left foot. Sink down. Half happy baby pose. Left knee is sinking down. We try to create some space in the hips so we have a bit more room to move into in the arm balance. So really try to sink down. Slowly get some momentum and then roll up again. Find a seat. Right arm wraps around the left foot, left arm wraps around the left knee. Pull everything in, wiggle around a bit, try to create space, soften, loosen up some muscles here that maybe are a bit stiffer, a bit more stubborn. And slowly the right hand Find the outside of your left foot, you straighten your leg as much up as you can. It does not matter if it's straight because we're not going to compass pose. And then you're trying to wiggle yourself under your left leg. The left arm is finding a spot. The left leg is squeezing down. It does not matter how high it is as long as it is above your elbow. Right hand, left hand, pushing down into the ground, lean forward, straighten the arms, lift your bum off the ground and hold. This is step one. And then sit down. Adjust your leg if you need to. Second round, second level is lifting the foot up as well. Place the hands, lean forward, straighten the arms, right foot lifts, and then sit down. Last one, Astavakrasana. We try to bring the right foot over the left foot. We straighten the legs. To the left side, we bend the arms, lean forward. Important that you shift the gaze forward. Your chest is going forward. And the left leg is resting on your left arm. So, lean forward, squeeze the leg, place the hands, lift up, right foot over the left foot, lean forward, straighten the legs to the left side. And here you can see my left leg is just laying on my left triceps. And then release. Also, on this time, pause the video if you want. Try it a couple times. If it's not working out the first time, it's more technique than it is strength. So try to find your way through the pose. Left foot plants, right hand plants, step back. Downward facing dog. Come onto your knees. Open the knees up a bit wider. Bring the big toes together. Sink into your child's pose. Find your child, sink down, let your head rest on your mat. Come onto your fingertips for a moment. Then your right hand walks to the left side, dives through the window of the left arm, and you sink down and you let the right shoulder land as good as you can and sink into it. Slowly coming back to the middle and switch sides. Left arm is coming to the ground, right arm is forward. Sink into it. Left arm forward again. Sink into your child's pose. Option A, you can stay here. Option B, which is also kind of nice, you can bring your arms to the middle and bring them to the back of the mat. They are in the middle between your legs, and then you sink down. It is a bit of a smaller pose and a bit more of a little private space where you can be for yourself and just sink lower. Find the connection with yourself, with your physical form, and sink into it. Option C would be to lay on your back and Pancharasana. slowly let go of your last pose or stay in it longer if you want to. Thanks for practicing with me today. Thanks for showing up for your own practice. You should appreciate the effort and that you showed up for yourself today. So take a moment of gratitude for that. I really appreciate your presence here, and I would love to see you back on the mat very soon. If you haven't, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It helps me tremendously, and I am very grateful to have you here. So honor your efforts, take it into your day, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Awesome to have you. Peace out. Your Tobi.